make a difference?
I don't have my son anymore with me, and that changes everything. My life is a total new, it has a new meaning that it's very painful.
After a gunman killed his son Joaquin at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, Manuel Oliver turned his anguish into activism, founding an organization called Change the Ref, advocating on Capitol Hill, and joining millions of young Americans marching and demanding change.
I think that the change needs to come from the culture, and then that will make a change on the laws. We're watching our politicians.
But 1 year after Parkland, Congress has done next to nothing. Do you think that lawmakers have done anything meaningful in Congress so far?
Well, no, there hasn't been enough done. That's in large part because we went 8 years with a majority in Congress that had no interest in doing anything to help address gun violence.
Democrat Ted Deutsch represents Parkland's district in Congress and says he has hope.
People are right to be skeptical about Congress because Congress failed to act even after Sandy Hook. But if you look at what's happened these past year, Florida passed tougher gun safety laws.
Weeks after the mass shooting, Florida lawmakers passed the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Public Safety Act. It includes requirements for school resource officers, money for mental health, a 3-day waiting period to purchase firearms, and raises the age to purchase them to 21. As the NRA fights that provision in court, the bill's sponsor, Republican Senate President Bill Galvano, says he's proud of the progress they've made.
I think the bill went further in so many areas than anyone ever anticipated.
But the bill did not include many of the measures the March for Our Lives demanded, like a ban on high-capacity magazines and so-called assault-style rifles.
I believe it was politicized, and that amendment came up, and I did not support it.
The Stoneman Douglas Commission recommended arming trained teachers, but so far Florida does not allow it, instead creating a Guardian program. Student activists also called for universal background checks for gun sales. So far, that hasn't happened, but at this hearing last week.
Today in America, anyone can go on the internet, answer an ad, or go to a gun show and buy a gun with no background check required.
The House Judiciary Committee heard a background check bill with Parkland parents and students in the audience. It's the first time Congress has had a gun safety hearing in 8 years, something Congressman Deutsch says South Floridians inspired.
For the first time, there is a gun safety majority in the U.S. House. That's what the kids and their movement helped to create.
Parkland parents say progress may be slow, but their pressure on politicians isn't letting up.
This is going to be our new destiny. This is what we are here for now.
And Joaquin Oliver, 17 years old.
Another change since Parkland is a ban on bump stocks. The Trump administration issued that rule in December, but so far, Congress has not passed a law to ensure that that ban is protected from legal challenges. Danielle Waugh, CBS 12 News.